Hi, this is Ashandra Ah of Thrive University. Today I want to talk about the subject of something important we can do to heal from trauma. There are a number of things, of course, that are very important, and we will cover very simple things in some of these videos to get us started. And that very important thing we're going to talk about today is forgiving yourself. Now, before a bunch of you turn it off, quick, don't turn me off yet, as I can hear some of you saying, I don't blame myself, I didn't do anything wrong. And that is true, you didn't. You definitely didn't. But for a number of us, we still find some way to hold ourselves to blame. Getting rid of the blame, the self-blame, is a very important first step in healing. So I also just want to say, as an aside real quick, on all my videos I will be talking about concepts and issues that, as if it applies to all of us. Obviously it doesn't, but if you think something doesn't apply to you, I would ask you to just relax into yourself a bit, take a deep breath, and from that place ask, does this apply to me? If you instantly jump up and go, that's not me, that is probably a clear indication of a defense mechanism, and it probably is you. But maybe it's not. Maybe you just know yourself really well. I hope that if you're coming from that place, I hope you are coming from that place. But I want to ask that anytime you hear anything that you instantly think doesn't apply to you, anything that seems to instantly get a reaction, that's usually a trigger. And maybe you feel a little more relaxed about it and you're just like, nah, I don't think so. That's good. That's okay. It might not apply to you, but I'm going to ask you to just take a deep breath and relax your body and check in. Because often the things that our beliefs and our thoughts are very, very subtle sometimes that are holding us back, and we haven't noticed them yet. So that's why we take courses and workshops and read books, because we want people to bring to our attention things we haven't been able to notice for ourselves for whatever reason. And this is one of those things. We, as a people who are injured, have a tendency to blame ourselves in some way. We think, oh, I was so stupid. Why did I do that? Or, shoot, my intuition told me not to get on that plane or get in that car, and I did it anyway. Stupid me, stupid me. Or, we just say, I thought there was something a little hinky about that guy. I shouldn't have gone out with him. So, there's lots of very, very subtle ways to blame ourselves, and we don't realize that, that we're doing that. So the first thing that I would ask you to do, or the hint I might offer you, suggestion, is to try to look at whether or not you are in fact blaming yourself in some way. Whether it was the clothes you wore, the language you used, the place you went, the activity you chose, the person you went with, the means you got there, so very many ways that we can end up kicking ourselves later. And we want to stop kicking ourselves now. So I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes for just a moment. And breathe in and out softly and gently. Just relaxing in our bodies. Breathing in golden light. Feeling peace, a message of peace into our body. And just maintain that quiet place for a moment. Hold that peaceful space just a few moments. And allow a message from the universe to come to you. From your higher self, from God, from whatever you believe is your source of guidance in the world, in your life. How am I blaming myself? Continue to take the time to do that as I end this video. And then we will talk more about stopping that. Relax and breathe.